winning with the map pick, banning Dragonshire and Braxis, and by DQ banning Sky Temple. Well, that says Towers of Doom. That's meant to be Tomb. Yeah, I definitely made most of my time there. Boom. Tomb was the other ban. Map number 1, Towers of Doom. I am convinced Dahaka is the most broken nonsense on this map. You can deal with most other things, but it's very... you have to play so topside in order to have Dahaka not at least go even with you. Like, he can't win through top against a hero otherwise, so... And if you do that, you're probably just going to lose bottom right. In any case, it is Maev and Rhaegar as the first 2 bans. No sign of any offlane bans. Everything's open at the moment. Dahaka, Blaze, Hogger, the usual suspects, all available at the moment. There's a Chromie ban, as I understand someone on I Hate Winning is a Chromie one trick. And there's Blaze. So Dahaka open, all the carries open as well. So everything's available really if you unbind the Q button. So we'll see what their preferences. So there's going to be Hogger. Only 2 picks so far this season, but they've had Hogger banned against them quite a few times. So I suppose that's the reason for Joz are going to lock that one in for them. There's what the Dahaka I was talking about previously, as well as very early Johanna pick. They don't want to take support or damage. Well, it's either that or they value Johanna so highly that they'd rather pick Johanna in spite of anything else, which does surprise me a bit, but it's not like it's an abysmal choice. You can certainly make that claim. We're now seeing Falstad and Anduin from Unbind Cuba. And Dark Wolf, by the way, coming in as a sub, normally plays on Division 1 team, I believe. See if that veterancy will help Unbind Cuba in this game. So Falstad comes out to try and deal to Dahaka now. It does do a bit. Like, it's not... like, it will limit with the Dahaka, but he's going to take a lot of damage. He can't just run up willy-nilly clearing the lines, but I mean, he still just bows on your Sapper camp and 4v5s you and you can't take it, right? It's pretty good. Genji going to be banned. I don't think Genji Falstad was going to be played, but making sure that the Dahaka doesn't get any more problems, I suppose. I think they must have just seen Anduin on enemy team and banned Genji. Savannah's going to be the other ban by GQ button. Well, going to be Stukov and Hanzo from I Hate Winning. Johanna pick's making a bit more sense now. Pull him into a Stukov set for a nice Dragon Arrow. Also, just quite nicely, you can just walk at the end and Falstad doesn't really care. Like, what are they going to do? You'd have to be some crazy guy to play W build Falstad. As Sparkman and Patapon are going to play Diablo and Li Ming. So they're going quite aggressive. Now then, Stukov has, of course, no cleanse and is a pretty good target himself for these sorts of plays, so that's the reasoning behind it, I suppose. But you're going to have to get past to the Johanna and the Dahaka, which might not be the easiest. Chase gets taken as the last pick for Carabao, who's also someone that... I mean, they're all backliners. It's not like you can't play Apocalypse, Dive, style Diablo if they can definitely win with it, but only a few options on who to go for could make things a little bit difficult for them. we'll see what happens. Both teams definitely able to compete from a draft standpoint, I think. What? I mean, it's probably going to be Q build Falstad, seeing their team comp right, but maybe Dark Wolf wants to go for AA regardless. I'm just looking at this, level 20, the wind tunnel from Unbind the Q build, it's going to be so strong later on against these backliners. I don't think these heroes should be grouping up for AoE isolation, but sometimes it just happens anyway. That thing has a deceptively big range actually, the contagion spreads, and sometimes you don't always play around it. It happens. It's not the nicest thing to admit, but everyone does it to some extent. As someone in this game has a potato PC. I'm going to guess it's an avatar because the progress bar is slightly less filled, but you can't really tell. Oh, it is. It's okay. Nothing compared to what's already happened, I suppose. As we are going to get in to map number 1. Just about. Yep, there you go. Last one to load in. I am accusing you. Left the game. Please don't tell me to pause. In any case, on the blue team, I hate winning. It'll be Neptubis playing Hanzo, Carabao playing Tracer, Big Lupu playing Johanna, Ravatar's not playing Abatha. Don't let yourself be fooled as Tracer. And Dark Pyrox is the Haka. Right hand team, Unbind Q button, Jozo playing Li Ming, Dark Wolf playing Falstad, Mr. Wannabe will be Android, Sparkman Diablo, and Patapon 15 will be the Hogger. It is indeed the Q build for the Falstad, so probably wants to fight level 1, get some hits on that while everyone is grouped up. Because probably when we're playing the game in the offlane for a lot of time is this Falstad, and can't really hit anyone. Hogger going to get the spin, get the wave cleared, nice priority. Are we moving to bottom? Diablo's chilling middle. Rest of the team moving down though, so I just see Sparkman try and cut people off. I mean, Mr. Wannabe's gone down here, but Anton can't hit the wave, so I guess it's all even in the end regardless. 10 stacks on the Gathering Storm is quite nice for this stage of the game. Tracer's aspect also quite nice at dealing with the Falstad if he plays middle. Definitely able to apply more pressure in the 1v1. As Silence is going to go down onto Sparkman. Of course, the early game, don't have a souls yet. Going in is the Tracer, but can't finish off for kill. Big Lupu tries to do it with the flashlight. Nearly pays with his own life, but in the end, everyone survives despite all of that. As far as quest progress goes, simple geometry, Hanzo, 11 stacks already. Only 1 minute, and that's pretty good progress to be honest, as Dark Pelix is going to have to tap. Patapon looks like it's getting the better end of the 1v1 so far, but I mean, you're just going to sit there, you're going to get smacked by the minions and the Hogger, so Lines VW as well. Things going pretty good at the moment for his first big Hogger. Starting to see why it spans so often against them. Now, Bowman Camp's pushing in favor of a hit winning. They also have the beta wave clear, I'd imagine, but that ult from Li Ming is nice. Big Loop are going to need to chill out, and it looks like everyone's going to get the clear in the end. I really want to look at the top lane wave control, but not going to be able to, as Pulse Bomb will be used, Soul Shield, and the pull there from the end, and really wanted to get the orb, but does manage to do so Sparkman. So, Wave was pushing in here. Dark Pelx is going to now come and clear out. XP not being collected by the Hogger, looks like it's now Dark Wolf is also moving up to top lane. They might be looking for a camp. Starkpilk scouts it now. They're not there yet, but about to get the bad news. Neptubus needing to cover the mid wave in the meantime, as the Haka not finding that drag, but going to get out now. Anduin was killed on the bottom lane in the meantime. Not expecting being in without the false start, I suppose, as now spin goes the Hogan. Pretty good speed on that one. Dark Wolf's going to get the top ult to Jozo. Not going for the interrupt. Maybe he got blocked there on the first magic missiles, I have to imagine, as Calbal's going to get that capture. 2 for 1 for the blue team offer, as Sappers will at least go in, and Gate's not the ideal target. You want them on the towers, but you don't really get to pick and choose it, right? Now the 4v3 will of course go towards by the Q button at the moment. Avatar covering the mid lane. Darkpilk's really struggling so far, it looks like, in the offlane here against this Hogger. Has gone for standard build. There's nothing particularly fancy here. I mean, the hero's pretty strong in general, just that smacking people. Also has the move speed, the regen, all that good stuff. And it's doing quite well for him at the moment, as now slow onto the Hakanafi coming over it. At Sappers being started now by waiting, I'm going to finish this. Could look for an invade here. Dahakas in top lane, but has the bow available, of course. Now Hogger is close if they try and go for it, so it might be a bit much, but going to go in with the bow anyway. There's the pullout quite early from the Andrews. Now looking for the drag is the Dahaka, but thrown into a wall at the moment. Patapon distracting him on the backside, doing quite a bit of disruption to him actually. Big Lupu taking damage, as Patapon completely fine despite taking on the damage and the support. Burrow will be used, but nothing particularly gained from it. It's now going back to try and catch the waves. Li-Ming. The spells are so good at clearing us out, and Falstad with the Q build also. I forgot, the Darkpilk is staying here. It's a 5v4 at the moment, so if they can get out, it's quite good for them. But pull in on the Anduin. Mr. Wannabe is Mr. Wanna gone, as there is the kill from the Pulse Bomb. Darkpilk's getting the cap on the bottom lane. Still quite a bit until the recall, the Burrow rather, as Sparkman gets an interrupt. The next interrupt looks very difficult for them. Avatar doing damage onto his Falstad. Hammer hangs. Pretty good spell once you have some stacks, as they will get the capture, but at what cost? Because Hogger's just been pushing wave after wave after wave. 2 waves stacking in the mid lane, 2 waves stack on the top lane. The whole top wall is gone. Middle's taking big damage. For 4 points, I'm not sure this is worth it. As going back up to the top lane, there's Luthord. Spins a little off track, but it's completely fine. Going to need to see Avatar match it. Now, Dark Wolf and Mr. Wannabe are here, but you're not going to gank the Tracer. I feel like Andrew here doesn't do much, but it's not like there's anything else to do, I suppose. Sparkman going to be just fine dealing with the damage of the Johannes. Now, Avatar's on top lane. Dark Wolf not here to match it, so now seeing the spin out from Hogger. Yeah, that seems really fun and balanced, as in the meantime the Sappers are going in and one onto the fort. Trying to go for the null, but there's no chance you're going to finish that one off. Avatar's still in the area though, so now there's a window for 45 on the bottom side. Alter, not for a bit, and siege camps are spawning soon as well, so there's no invade or anything crazy like that. Dark Wolf is controlling the Tracer well enough, it looks like, because this Hogger has gone completely fine in spite of things. Now moving down is Avatar. Dark Wolf's getting the top wave. They might just lose the second middle tower from this, and it could be really bad for them. Now the Pulse Bomb onto Falstad, who's getting pretty fucked up here by the Tracer. There's the recall though, going back in. Shockwave not quite connecting. Dark Wolf just killed in the 1v2. Avatar finishing that one off now, most likely going to pay with a life, but Jola taking so much damage from Scan. Netibus actually getting to get the kill there as well. It's so good for I Hate Winning, as that sounds like a lie because they are winning pretty hard on this fight. Patapon really wants to go in for it though. Here's Sparkman as well. Light Bomb going to be used. Isolation onto a Hogger. Now going to spin out to safety. Best of 3v5 without even your backliners. And in goes the Hogger. Who let him cook? As that guy's also going down. As 3 kills for nothing in favor of I Hate Winning. Enemy Sapper stolen as well. Tower going to be gone. Sapper's getting the wall as well. And they might have got themselves just back into the game all of a sudden. The Sapper's a little bit dizzy actually, I'll take it back. Not sure what that guy's doing, but maybe he's getting paid by the hour. In any case, Gate is going to survive for the time being, is now level 13 just around the corner, just going to chill for the time being, take their own camps. Patapon going to grab some XP from the lanes. They're going for the play here. No bow in the Hawk in 5 seconds. They have a small window to look for it. Sparkman trying to get on the point. Stuko Silence zoning everyone out of the way though. Soul Shield's going to keep Diablo alive for the time being. His bow is available from the Hawk but not even being used. Lightning Breath on the point. Trying to kill Carabao with this one. Shockwave onto League Lupu. Surviving for the time being but going to be taken out. Gleaming God as well as Dark Pilx has arrived and trying to get more kills. Mr. Wannabe running around as the Android living for the time being. Lurker Strain will be revealed immediately by the Hogger spin but out is the Dahaka. Camp was taken by Unbind your Q button. Nothing really connecting though. As that was a play out of nowhere, I suppose just wanted to go in with that window before level 13 and they very nearly got a decisive lead from it, but I Hate Winning able to stabilize at least. As here we go once again, Hogger onto the top lane camp. Didn't have the loot horde available. I think must have used it on the wave or something. In any case, we'll take that point nonetheless. Dark Wolf pushing in middle. There's no response from the Tracer. It's just chilling bottom, hitting Diablo at the moment. It's going to be Big Looper moving, but without the Johanna, these members cannot step up here. Dark Wolf play really aggressively. This is nice to see from them. Joseph finishing off the wave and now zoning everyone away. Split is the side of I Hate Winning at the moment, and are we going to get punished for it is the question. Big Lupu taking massive damage. There's the Iron Skin. Hogger really wants to go for the play here. Blessed Shield's actually going to be used. No Shockwave to try and follow up, but it's completely fine. Now to half health at the moment is for Johanna. Dark Pilk just getting the top lanes at the moment. They're full level up still in XP, so content to give the objective every lot of time, but are they content to give up this mid fort? Patapon's just moving on to it. There's no response from your mid laner here. Guys, we're hitting Diablo with Tracer and we're losing our mid fort for it. As now here comes Patapon trying to collapse as well. Slow bomb not quite connecting. Shockwave from Patapon. It's a huge play by the Hoggers. There's the recall to try and get out, but Sparkman won't allow it. Down goes for Tracer. Silence on Dark Wolf, taking some damage. Stepping forward here is Big Lupu, wants to go in for this in the 3v4. Quite ambitious, but maybe just buying time for Dark Pilx, who is here. Well, Tracer might be hard for him to look for, though. Is now looking for the disengage. Route after the Shadow Charge is beautiful. Dark Wolf, though, in trouble. Going to get out, though. Blessed Shield not quite connecting. Gust to disengage. Light Bomb trying to turn it around as the Johanna is gone. The Haka Burrow has the drag available, I believe. There we do, on the Li Ming, taking good damage, but now the Haka might be in trouble. Orb connects as there's the Lightning Breath for the kill. Fight also not going their way as things have gone from bad to worse, I think, for I Hate Winning. Patapon about to finish the middle fort. Rabbitard going to defend it though. Sappers will absolutely be stolen here. It's 20 seconds till the Haka respawn. Mid fort will in fact go down. Patapon just clearing waves with the Hogger spells for Dynamite, for Spin, all of that good stuff. We're not seeing the wave clear to match it. It looks like I'm watching Freaks' team almost with how much wave advantage there is just passively happening. Now, Avatar here to try and deal with the snow has been such a pest. Dark Pilx here as well. They are pissed. There's the Shockwave. Now, Patapon spin is available and out he goes. This hero is something else. Dark Horse going to get the top point. Neptibus not stepping up just yet because it's a 3v3 in the bomb side at the moment, I suppose. Sparkman now the one playing forward. Avatar maybe in trouble here. Going to get back to safety before the minions went, I suppose. They really want to go for play here. It's Gus from Dark Wolf. Cowbell could be a target. Going for the massive shot for so long. Gonna be held in place for a while. Blessed Shield will ensure nothing more happens. Light Bomb from Jozo. Not able to connect. Now here's Padapon with the Hogger. Trying to win bottom lane as well as in go the Knowles. Now Sparkman wants to go under a fort. Obviously hard, this might be very ambitious. Iron Skin will be used. Padapon still stepping forward. It's gotta be okay though. Tracer was middle. They will get the altar as well. Bell Tower may be in trouble here. Dark Pearl's getting the blue team's first Sapper Campus. Now that's pushing in. There goes the last tower. As actually all things said and done, other than this precariously damaged bell tower, the game is in a quite even state, isn't it actually? Core health evened up. XP basically even. We're just going for distance at the moment. Airy Gust, I do like this one to fall steady. You see a lot of... I'm guessing that's a bit of a misclick. Unfortunately there for Avatar. Very fast reactivation of the false start passive can throw so many Qs of this. It's pretty obnoxious to deal with. Now Padapon in mid lane. Everyone's stuck bottom though on the side of I hate winning. Not able to get the lane priority against this wave clear from the Falstad, who I thought would be spending more time in top lane, but doesn't even need to. Just happy to sit here in the 4v4. Dragon Arrow going out, hits onto Viander, and here's Dark Perks as well. Isolation not quite connecting though. Gust will be good. Light Bomb trying to get them out as they still want to go, and Sandron looks like the Haka Lurker Strain with the slow has another Dragon Variable, connects beautifully onto Viander as they will get the first kill here. I hate winning. Avatar taking damage, but going to be just fine. As it's a double altar phase in the top side. Now Padapon not done with us pushing. More dynamite onto the top bell tower. Dark Perks here, but do you chase the Hogger or do you get the minions? You can't lose your bell tower here. Next minion wave will arrive in time. Instead of fight middle, Diablo will actually go down from it. Looks like couldn't get the soul shield off under the Stukov stances. That's another kill for I Hate Winning. Hogger going to ignore the drag there. Looking for the invade here. This is so dangerous. Looking for this invade. You can take instead, but they want to make a more decisive play, and I don't blame them for the way these games going. It's quite volatile. Trying to open up this to Bless Shield. Dark Wolf may be in trouble there. Pulse Bomb connects. Tracer not able to finish off, but Joe's got a strong flashlight. Finishes that one. Birdie down. And the Stagger does continue. Lee Ming actually gonna be killed too. I think Weighted Pustule finishing that one off. They're getting more and more kills here, the blue team. They're not done yet. They really want to get this tower. And with both range stealers down, it looks like they're going to get it. So my question now is how much more can they get? The Avatar getting the cap, not going to be interrupted. Level 20s now for the blue team. What are we going to see from it? Dark Pilks looking like wants to move on to the top point. Padapon already in the area though. Guys, you have 2 damage dealers and you need to get something big here. They're going for the camp. Camp will be taken. Now going to push down and get damage on the bottom tower. Needs the next objective phase. It's top again. This is actually pretty unfortunate for the blue team, as they could look to have the full control of bottom with the pushing here, but Respawn's now coming in. Falstad with the fly. With level 20 now hit by both teams. It is of course Wind Tunnel. Diablo, Hellgate, as expected, everything as per normal. Padapon still winning this top lane here. There's the Barrow from the Dahaka. Has to use the tap and already used the essence. The Dahaka could be in trouble going down here, but I should be kept on bottom lane. Level 20 at this point. You can just randomly win the game with your Storm talents. Cowbell keeping the Tracer top tough. Not going to be in danger of a Hellgate play anytime soon. Altars coming soon. It's top tower so low. I think Padapon's just going to phone some triple dynamite at it. Instead going to back it off, get the minion wave. Minor damage in the middle, but I don't think it's going to matter. Sparkman going to work this one out. Dark Wolf staying bottom. Wants to get the next minion wave and this tower. I'd like the call here. Just trade up here. 3 shots for 5. Then fly in with a Falstad. Are we going to see anything from a hit waiting try and force? It seems difficult. The fire can come in. This might even be 6 for 2 because Palapon just got top lane. Still want to be just going to get the cap with the 5 shots. Not going to... Maybe, I feel like he could have waited for the sick form, but probably doesn't matter, right? As minions will get that other bell tower. Can we just run up middle here and get the 7 cap? Not seeing it just yet. As... I hate winning. Just going to start working on the recapping, preventing it. As now here we are, minion wave pushed up. They're playing scared though. They don't know... Well, we do know because seeing them top lane. In any case, top bell tower going to be retaken. No 7 cap shots will be coming out. In fact, they might even get the towers. Now Dark Pelks trying to tank this one for all it's worth. Hogger, Shockwave not connecting. They are going to get this mid tower though, it looks like. As here's the next minion wave. Arcane Orb does enough. They will get it. Now it's a belt on the bottom and looks pretty good for Unbind the Q button. Only have one avenue to push up realistically, and against the Q-Bud false side is so difficult. Now Sparkman has the flip on the Haka. Blurker Strain though, going to keep him alive for now. Defending the middle at the moment. Bottom pushed up. There is minions here. Dark Wolf over the wall wants to look for it, but not able to take the aggressive path into defend. 30 seconds until the next ult. It's a single ult, so game shouldn't end from it. We're going to be going for distance on this one, it looks like. The Huck, of course, Barrow available to come in when necessary. And they're not able to get bottom, though. It looks like I hate winning unless a miracle happens. I'm going to have to give this one up. The potion play by Li Ming. Good to be looking for attempts, but this one not working. Could try again, though, in 20 seconds. That wave of force, such a low cooldown. Sapper's just going to be used as bait as they get the 6 shots from the altar capture. Completely fine to ignore that. Now they're looking for a player on Dark Wolf. There's the Tracer level 20. Wind Tunnel's got to be used, but Stukov not able to finish it, just barely living here as Dark Wolf. That was nearly the kill they needed to bring this one back from I hate winning. Still staying around to try and defend. Dark Pelks maybe looking to spend some time on the mid here and get the recapture. It's so hard to play with the Tracer and the Hanzo. There's no siege here, they can't force them back. Instead, with this mini wave, they are going to recapture middle, get some space available to them. Double belt out bottom. This will be a problem if can't get control of the bottom, but the Huckers, the offlaner, no bushes around here, not able to make any practical plays to come defend it. This is one of the rare times the Hucker struggles where there's no bushes. Not many other maps you have these sorts of cases where you need to fight away from a bush, but this is going to take them some time to recapture. Big Lupu stepping forward, trying to do what's possible. Palapon going to grab the Sapper campus, the rest of the team defense. Silence on the Diablo. Fine for now. There's the Pulse Bomb. 75 spell armor is pretty balanced, I promise. They're holding for now, but this tower is getting low. They might be able to get it. Now, the Huckers trying to contest here on the capture. Isolation, use of the Hogger, but they can just turn onto it. Here comes Darkwolf flying in. Shockwave connects on the Hucker, and down he goes. Zeus is gone. Sparkman disengaged with Hellgate, staying alive. Darkwolf, Gusts. Not going to use it just yet. Big spells, though, on the root. Has perfect timing on the shove to stop the light bomb, but at what cost? Actually, it's a pretty good cost for him because Johanna stunned there, double from the bullseye of the Hanzo. Is this the play they needed as the wind tunnel into the wall is doing everything for them? Ravatar in trouble. Johanna already gone. Vesli Ming, boom, second kill for them. 4 down for I hate winning. And it looks like game number 1 should go to the side of the red team. Double altar and then the boss is all they need. Now seeing them move up there by them. Neptunus will need to do a hero play, but I don't even think that's enough to win this game anymore. The Haka in 10 seconds as well. Boss already halfway gone. There's no chance this is going to happen. Going to finish off the core, and Unbind the Q button will win game number 1. Very nicely played there by our red team. I'm a little surprised of how the game went though, with the well, there's several things that happened. The MVP, by the way, MVP, Patapon, Holger, did everything for them. I'm not an expert on Holger matchups, but I think that level of bullying in the 1v1 is not normal. So much priority, so much wave clear. Getting the top camp as well, pressuring through that lane. Dark Wolf covering nicely as well. Tracer didn't feel like it managed to get anything from ganking of the Hog. The spin out was enough to keep the hero alive. Yeah, this Hogger here is absolutely disgusting. And then as the game went on, we saw repulsion plays from Jozo. We saw the plays from the Lightning Breath Diablo. Very tanky. Light Bomb got shoved away a few times actually, but sometimes it worked out for them as it held the Stukov in place. Chatterman is right, they just pick really balanced abilities and heroes and kinda won the game. We'll see what adaptation we get in game number 2. Remember, Holger banned half of all games against this team. I thought it was a bit weird at first, but at this point I'm on the bad Holger train. That was a huge performance from Patapon. It's not many times in this game that 1v1 is a thing, except for the offline. I could say from experience that when you get absolutely rolled in the top lane like that, it hurts. So Dark Pelk's looking on him to mental rebound. It's not hard, but if you can do it, the rebounds can be even stronger. As we do have our second map decision from the teams. Swap over to that now. I hate winning. I mean, you can't really tell from the icons right because it looks the same, but I promise you, I hate winning. Opted for the first pick. Unbind your Q button will be taking us to Alterac Pass for map number 2. And this could be, I mean, if you weren't already thinking about the Holger ban on Alterac, I really want to see it because that hero is even more obnoxious on this one, I'd say. Not often do you get, I mean, there's no other offlaner really that can do it. There's a few offlanes that can take from null camp, but none of them do it quickly. And then there's all the other benefits, of course, from the Holger as well. So strong. Patapon clearly, from that game number 1, able to pilot the hero well. As for side of I hate winning, the adaptation of a draft clearly needed. Gonna have a look at their stats now and have some ideas. We don't play Vala. It looks like we like Hanzo, we like Chromie, we like Junkrat, and then it gets a bit all over the place as far as the damage goes. So probably not going to see some sort of hyper carry style from them. Maybe it's just draft was good, execution not so much. Maybe it's the run back, and Holger was the problem. I don't mind that solution, to be honest, given what I'm seeing here, as we are now in draft number 2. Now if you're up by the keep bad, you can sit pretty, you just, I mean, maybe you respect Bam the Haka on the massive map that is Alterac, but you can also just stay with what you did last time, right? It was Chromie and Maev, I believe. Maev I can understand here. Again, I'm unnaturally quick at taking the null camp, can do work in the grouped up fights. It's going to be Rhaegar though, as the first ban. Rhaegar here you can first pick on this map, almost, if you aren't getting Holger. I assume this is a Holger ban from I Hate Winning. they're gonna actually ban the Maiev. Am I misremembering? I thought Unbind Cuba and ban Maiev. Ah, they swap sides. Very fun. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Do 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 do. Beautiful. Anyway, now this makes a bit more sense. Rhaegar ban, I think, was in the last game for my hate winning. Maiev ban staying. Yeah, they're gonna ban Hogger because first pick for the enemy, but it's the Junkrat that's taken. Blocked by Cow Barrel. Who's playing Sukov? Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Well, they've banned their own Hogger, so let's see what Patapon and co want to go for this time. Right wing goes to Global, it's probably not false stand then, right? That's a very early Sonya. And again, I might be reading into this because that's Joe's overlocked in the Sonya. You can absolutely play triple frontline, double bruiser style. Anduin and Johanna. Ah, Johanna on Ultrac. I mean, I get it. Johanna's a strong hero, right? But Ultrac is a very skirmishy heavy, very scrappy, very split up map a lot of the time. This Johanna hero sucks outside of 5v5 or 4v4. You hit minions and you group up for CC, but it's not like a Muradin who can just jump on your head and hit. Does actually quite a bit of damage, to be honest, if you can land a Storm Bolt and a W on someone. It's not a Nubrek that can take the point randomly. Diablo's gonna be banned, who's another good, nice one to have. Sparkman not gonna get that one. But if I have the Joe Pyro, could be. Now, Chenji, we play. It happened in the last series actually. Falling Sword plus Salvation is a thing that we sometimes do. That could be the strategy here, but surely they aren't that crazy. Dark Wolf's going to play Vala, and there's the aforementioned Muradin. Vala, a very, very, very nice hero on the map, and everything looking good to play at the moment. Maiev banned, and Nubrek you're not going to see. Who's punishing this Vala? I mean, just UL hero doesn't really do it, but Hanzo can definitely be annoying. Neptibus going to go back onto that one. For Dragon Arrow Bullseye play, nearly turning that fight around if Wind Tunnel wasn't a thing. Now, I wonder if there's going to be some swapping here or whatnot, because, like I said, Carabao was support last game. And Powerpop is the offlane, and we have Sonya ready, so let's see what they opt to go for. That's the Chromie that was banned and is very often banned again. Oh, no, it's this. So I hate winning the place Chromie. This is just Panapon playing Chromie, I guess. Maybe they swapped because the guy just plays Hogger, as Jozo looks like is going to be taking the Sonya in this game. And Cal's also playing the Junkrat. A few roll swaps going into this one then, I suppose. Junkrat are very... I mean, if we're talking about balanced heroes, Junkrat's another one that belongs on that list. And Ultrac is a beautiful map for the hero as well. We'll see. Dark Perox. I mean, this is going to sound pretty harsh, but I'll say it anyway. After that last game, relegated to support duty. We'll be playing the Anduin this time. As Dark Wolf is, from what I recall, a pretty solid Valor player. Coming in as the sub here. We'll see how well Neptibus can Welcome down. Went for a W build last game. Alt-Attacker can be difficult to find the walls to bounce off where you take the fights. I mean, it can be fine, right, if you're fighting around the bosses and sometimes the objective points. So we might see a round back, but AA, of course, makes it very difficult for the Valor to play until she's able to scale up. And at that point, no Hanzo build can deal with it. We're going to see some... I mean, it was pretty close for a lot of the game. It was very volatile game number one. I don't want to be too harsh on them just because of the way it turned in the end. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get game number 3. As Altec Pass will be map number 2 here, as the teams have swapped sides. Why? Jesus. Fix that. Unbind your Q button are now on the blue side. Jozo playing Sonya, Dark Wolf playing Valor, Mr. Wannabe will be Brightwing, Sparkman Murden, and Palapon now playing Chromie. Other sides, I Hate Winning, Neptibus, Hanzo, Carol will be Junkrat, Big Lupu playing Johanna, Neptibus playing Hanzo, and Aravatar. UL and Dark Pilks, Anduin. I think I called the Hanzo twice, but the Hanzo is twice as important as the other heroes in this game. Has gone for the Q build. Did we hit Sonya? I don't know. It's a bit of a fight in the moment, and it goes the way of Junkrat, Johanna, to nobody's surprise. It's W build Valor. Very safe. I'm all surprised to see that one. As Sparkman going to jump over the mud, doesn't want to get his boots dirty just yet. Well, some time. Let's check the Hanzo. Did not hit the Sonya yet. That's going to be an important one to get. Now middle is Jozo, so this would be the time to do it. Excellent hit. Neptibus going to get that one. Camp started by Carol and Dark Pilks. They're going to do that one fairly quickly. Jozo now moving over to help because this Valor cannot hit the camp. I'm sorry. AA heroes that aren't Greybane are useless on this thing. As that's a pretty significant lead. 122, I think that was, for I Hate Winning. Nice advantage on that one. Avatar coming in to get the mid lane pushing up. Ideally, you wanted to crash with the minion wave as well. Assyria, it's the classic. Stalled out in front of the tower. Murder got to be jumped over Sparkman, but it's fine. It's just Junkrat who's sieging at the moment. Dark Wolf forking forward to get some damage, as beautiful positioning on camp number 1 for Unbind Q-Bound. And it's nice until you realise that you're at about a 13-second deficit on the second one, where you cannot repeat the stunt. But for now, it will be push going over to the blue team, see how much they can do with this one. Junkrat, Boop just on the Murden. Everything fine at the moment. Well, I guess that one Null as well, who's just chilling over there. Dark Wolf gonna pew 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 the bottom tower. It's low, but doesn't go down actually. Recall from Johanna. I feel like Dark Wolf robs there, not getting that hit on him, but recall will finish. Avatar taking quite a bit of damage here, but the Yellow's probably fine. Dark Wolf stepping up at the moment, walks into the last Q from the Junkrat. That thing does damage. Extra wound time is being taken. As Cal's going to start the camp nice and proactively. Still 10 seconds till someone even spawns, and no one's moving to it, so we might see a second camp push here by the side of I Hate Waiting. Neptibus chilling in bottom at the moment. All is even as far as the XP goes for time being. Camp now being taken. There's a few recalls, as here's actually the timing's not too bad if you are Unbind the Q button. Going to crash in front of all. Just about the time trap's already set up as well. Big Lupu going into the time trap. Conviction is ready though as the UL jump on top of them with the armor reduction. Does quite a bit as the gates goes down. Sparkman taking trouble and is going to jump out to safety. Lupu stepping up now, going to clear this one out. Small window if they wanted to go for it, but by god, Junkrat's already well prepared. That concussion mine already on the point. There will be no taking of the camp for the blue team for a while at least. Dark Wolf now gonna get the bottom tower. Phase shift will be used just on the Vala, get her top back up. Sparkman looking for the capture here. You're not gonna get it though. But Dark Wolf playing quite far forward to Vala, which is normally a quite nice sign for Team Vala when he can step this far up, even as W build. Ignore this, it doesn't actually matter. But keeping the pressure on nonetheless. Now, camp respawned once again. Carol and Darkbox, they know their duty. Nemetabus's duty is to not die to the collapse here. And nice dodge down with the Dragon Breath actually. Nemba can't see the indicator for it, so very well done to survive the play. Now, quite delayed on the camp now as a result of this is Unbind the Q button. They haven't even started yet and it's already taken by Carol, so this could be the one that breaks the game open. We'll see what happens as Loop is going to get the bottom XP as well. Sparkman needs to make a move for it. Not going to be interrupted on the travel. We'll find out for that. Now, surely this is the one that manages to hit the walls. Capital taken, Knowles reach first for I Hate Winning as they will now get some damage on the wall. Now Avatar's taking quite a bit here. Loop will be used. Pull, good timing from Dark Perks, going to keep the UL safe. Full wool goes down in favour of the red team. Now of course there wasn't much of a war here to begin with from the previous one, so with this push Dark Wolf and Fence should be able to get it. Level 10s though will be available. Carol just keeping that concussion mine on the point. Accepting the tower is dead, it's just a tower who really cares. So now his level 10 splash shield, not going to be thrown out though. Now going to be hit by blue team. It is Vein of Vengeance from the W Valent. I was half expecting the Infinite Strafe to be coming out here, but not going for that one. Neptibus, once again, going to be fine. Loop available in just a few seconds for the Chromie though. Wrath taken by Jozo here, just wants to do the 1v1ing with Yrel. Very good decision I think actually in this game. Yrel kind of sucks against stealing people much heavier than her. Concussion mine used by Carol. It's gone for E-build but had another one available nonetheless. They're not going to get this point guys, I don't know what to tell you. Now Dark Perks is soloing on the point because Carol defending against the camp capture. Now going to receive some assistance though it looks like. As the timing's a little nicer for a Mighty Q button as they're going to be onto point. Joseph not going to assist, just wants to go back top lane, get another Wrath up and start smashing this. It is a pretty good strategy for them to go for, like I said before. Who's going to come and help them? They don't want to separate any of these members. Padapon going to throw the Dragon's Breath on the null camp. I don't think this one's going to do very much for them. Everyone here in the moment to 4v4. Brightman going back. Now Jozo went under the tower. I don't know quite what happened there, but Yrel Zo as well. Didn't use the Art Defender though. Maybe went for a spicy play and just got knocked in by the Yrel Hammer, I suppose. As Dark Pulse going up there to give some much needed healing. Dragonote sailing wide. Chromie in stasis, but stasis won't keep you alive. In goes Yrel and bye-bye Patapon. It took 8 minutes, but we do have our first blood of the game on the Chromie, and maybe now some proactivity will be coming through. Speed this one up a little bit. I Hate Winning. Just getting for bottom XP from a vote from Neptibus and defending the point. Sparkman having so much fun in this game. Just going for the capture over and over, getting interrupted. Now eating some arrows. Big Lupu going in here. No Blast Shield available, so Murden's fine. I don't think they can go for this one though. just yet. Sonya now getting onto the floor. This is becoming a problem for them. Yrel can clear out the minions to slow this down. But they'll never win the 1v1 unless the keeper gets involved. Now, Big Lupu sent back with a temporal loop and it will be taken out of their loop. Pull rather being used from the end of beforehand. And maybe now this is the window to do it, but Carol just sieging over the wall, making it so difficult for them. Palapol's fighting back though. Don't quite know how he managed to hit that double Q, but dealing some damage to a Junkrat. Optibus quite safe with the explosive out here, getting the bottom lane D-push for them, despite quite often being outnumbered. As now we're seeing a play here from Unbind the Q button. Yrel trying to distract things, but it's just going to be stunned up. Polymorph gone. Nice chain CC from the blue team as still going to get interrupted on the point, but doing some damage here. Dragobeth onto the Johanna, going to hit the Townsend though. Sparkman jumping out. Okay, for now, phase shift's going to be used to keep the Moden topped up. And once again, not able to get onto the cavalry. However, Yrel moving down and dying gave Jozo the window needed. Sonya, me smash, me hit 4. Next minion wave here as well. No sign of other teammates moving up here. And so that 4's going to go down. Dark Pillox. This might be the most futile Anduin I've ever seen try to hit a spinning graph Sonya. Captured by Sparkman on the point. Carol taking quite a bit of damage here to the Knolls, but going to be fine. Only 15 seconds here for D-push. They haven't responded just yet. Now looking for it. Sparkman making space for go for kills maybe and giving up on the cavalry. This Moden can interrupt for quite a bit. 5 seconds. No one's going for it. It's got to be objective for the blue team, I think, despite all of it. And now Alan's going to keep the Yrel alive. This is the price of moving up to the top lane. Time trap on the Kobe. Dragono heading onto the Varba. Everything going so well at the moment for Unbind the Q button. Tries to jump in anyway is the Yrel and Johanna looking for kills, but there goes the next multi-shot and Anduin will be the first one killed. Johanna as well. Here's the cavalry. Everyone's so low as well. Well, the only one that matters is the front line, I suppose. Eating another multi-shot from Dark Wolf. Quite nicely stacked so far on that one, and they will easily get the mid-fort here. Jozo in the Wrath if need be in just a second. There we go. Go to smash on that one. Bottom fort's gone. Gonna get the mid-keep wall as well, so the push is pretty good for Unbind the Q button. Yrel in the area, but can't really make a play on this one. Just gonna go back to clearing out the top lane. Jozo not done yet. We've got the bottom keep wall. This takes me back to the good old days when Sonya was pest that you couldn't really answer. Some damage being done to his keep now as Raptor on the flank. They might be looking for the 5-5 here. Knocked under the fort. And they're looking for maybe a play onto the Chromie as Dragono going to hit Reptile on quite a few members. But is there the damage to kill anyone? Blizzard Shield goes quite wide there actually. As big slow there from Big Lupu. But no damage on top of it. They're looking for the play onto the Chromie instead. Junkrat knocking that one away. Going to get the kill. Return kill onto the Hanzo. It's a 4v4 at the moment. Carol on the flank here, this is Scuffed, and Scuffed is good for Vala. Wrath again from Jozo. Dark Wolf low on mana, but might not be able to continue the fight. We need to end this one soon, but they are able to get another kill in time. Johanna will be gone as now bottom fort will be taken. We went from no action to all reaction. Stun again from Sparkman. Pull will actually be used, so I want to see what this boss now. No pull. Kirby's going to have the loop. They can absolutely do it, but it's so hard with the mana. Do we see anything here on the walls? These things are more vision than some people think they do. They give it away, but without the Johanna, I don't know if we're going to see the move down here. It is just a boss onto want to keep destroyed core. Very defendable from the red team. We could see a double boss play rather from them, as I think that's where Jose's headed to. They can't just leave it completely uncontested. You need to put some damage onto the Mountain Giant, otherwise I think it wins the game. But they also need to match the top boss, because losing this will be very bad for them. Also gonna give their Unbind Cube under 3 Wonders level 20 if this happens. Dragon Arrow used, they found the Chromie. Trap for good measure. This is just cyberbullying as Patapon is gone. Takes them off the boss. Someone can go back now and defend maybe, but I take back what I said before. That boss is doing absolutely nothing. Playing now on the aggressive here, wants to get the capture here while the Chromie's gone for 40 seconds. Light Bomb on Johanna only hits onto the mode, and there's the Riptire as well. Onto Vala. Looks like it's going actually to the way of the blue team at the moment, despite the man disadvantage. Big Lupu taking big damage. Going to disengage now are the Reds. Phase shift onto Vala, going to be kept alive. Almost level 20, so still a very nice game state for Unbind Cube. I hate winning. They've pressed their buttons though, so it's quite hard for them to find this fight before level 20. Of course, they're about to get level 20, and now here's the aggressive play. Patapon still gone though, so it might be going a little bit too soon as to place onto the Sparkman. Armor reduction from the UL. Jumping out anyway. Blessed Shield, not very quick cleanse there by Mr. Wannabe, but Jozo will be gone. Now Brightwing need to make a leave as well. Darkwolf has the range on this Vala. Can maybe step up and do a little bit, but without the Sonya, it's just a murder in the front line. Now, are we going to see the play here? Chromie going to get some revenge for the previous shenanigans of Carol. Stopping the objective capture as long as possible. Darkwolf hitting on the side as well. This could be quite bad for them if this goes on much more. However, so far from level 20 as well, it's a very difficult state for I Hate Winning. Not going to win on everywhere. Have to take a risk at some point, I believe. Mr. Wannabe now going to start the cap. 40 seconds on that one. Big bottom wave, so maybe they can get level 20 in time, but to then capture the cavalry point could be difficult. 5 seconds till Jose respawns, about 20 seconds to make it across the map as well. See what happens here. As going in is a Ravatar, gets a multi-man hit with the hammer. Taking damage, Light Bomb not going to find a Val, but the Dragon Arrow does. Trying to finish this one off are the Reds as Darkwolf so, but it's just UL at the moment. Neptibus and Carol can't really hit, and UL is actually the first one to go down. Carol having to use the tire quite preemptively because the murder's there. Double stun from Sparkman. I think they might have done the Swan. I'm buying the Q button. The mud's going to be too much for them though, thanks to some Junkrat traps. Game will be prolonged a little bit, but Cavalry should go the way of the Blues. Patapon not going to tap that Mountain Giant. They just wanted to clear out the lanes. Play this nice and quickly. UL was still gone for 30 seconds. Open up another keep before the respawn of them can make a play onto the core. Big Lupu going on a bit of a journey here. Chromie split from the team. There's the Blessed Shield, but where's the team? Light Bomb going to be used. Bullseye as well. Chromie survives though despite everything, and now they're making the turnaround onto the Anduin. Taken out. Iron Skin will just about get through both loops. Good timing there from the Johanna, but staggered death on the Anduin's going to make this a very difficult hold, if it's even possible at all. It's going to need many tire resets and see what Carol can do on this one. Here comes the first tire. Only 2, so not quite the full reset. Mid keep is gone. Cavalry from the bottom coming in as well. Without the support, it's very difficult to defend this. It looks like it'll probably be the game unless a miracle happens. To see what happens. Hammer on Sparkman. Avatar will be used. Trying to get the kill here on the murder, but they're not able to. Vala, Darkwolf, split from the team, but completely fine as Unbind Your Q button will win the series in a 2-0 manner. And the game was very slow for quite a while, but eventually the Sonya pick showed its value actually. We saw it quite early on, I was a little surprised by it, but once level 10 came in with the Wrath of a Berserker, Jozo just took the top fort, drew many members of I Hate Winning up to try and defend, which gave Sparkman and friends the window to take the first objective, and from there the game completely opened. I don't think I have much more to say about this one. That's kinda the way it all went down. There were a few kills onto for Kirby in the stasis, but Patapon gonna be just happy with that one. Made up for, of course, with the Game 1 performance. That's gonna be the 2-0 victory to the side of Unbind. Your Q button. Well done to them. Moving up to, I believe, 3 wins, 4 losses. So I think the way things are at the moment, it's got to be 7 wins guarantees your place in playoffs, and 6 wins is maybe. So they're not out of the runnings just yet. Let me just check that one. Yeah, so if they can win another 3 series in a row and boost their map score up a bit, can still make their way into the top 8 this team. So all hope not lost yet, and with a 2-0 win here, a little bit of hope may be on the horizon.